Welcome to Awesome Card Games. I'm Franklin, and today I'm opening the Egyptian God deck, Obelisk the Tormentor. This awesome Egyptian god is one of the most popular cards from the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime. He was originally Kaiba's Egyptian god, and then Yu-Gi-Oh tamed this card when he defeated Kaiba in the Battle City semifinals. This awesome structure deck provides new support for Obelisk the Tormentor. It has powerful spells and traps, for you can unleash this powerful Egyptian god card. Let's check out the Egyptian god deck, Obelisk the Tormentor. So let's check out the Egyptian god deck. Obelisk the Tormentor, arise and wreak your ultimate revenge. Obelisk the Tormentor, one of the three mighty Egyptian god cards, takes center stage in his very own structured deck. This deck includes the new attack spell card, Fist of Fate, to wipe out your opponent's cards, plus other new cards and clever tricks to summon monsters straight from your hand or deck, and quickly get the 3 monsters you'll need to summon Obelisk for yourself. This structured deck includes 32 common cards, 4 super rare cards, 4 ultra rare cards, and 1 double-sided deluxe game mat dueling guide with tips to execute the perfect strategy. We have the structured deck, and we have the deluxe gaming duel mat. It features Slifer the Sky Dragon and Obelisk the Tormentor. It looks really nice. Like an actual playmat with this design will look very good. And we have tips for Obelisk the Tormentor. Next, let's check out the structured deck. We have the boss of the deck, the Egyptian god, Obelisk the Tormentor. He is a divine beast. He requires 3 tributes to normal summon, cannot be normal set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summon, cards and effects cannot be activated. Neither player can target this card with spell effects. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this card was special summoned, send it to the graveyard. You contribute 2 monsters, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. This card cannot declare an attack the turn this effect is activated. This is a very nice effect. He's still a really good card in the right situation. He is by far the best divine beast among the Egyptian god cards. The first new card is Soul Crossing. Its artwork is amazing. It looks like it is straight from the anime when Yugi or Kaiba is tributing 3 monsters to summon Obelisk. During the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon 1 divine beast monster. When you do, you contribute a monster or monsters your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. But if you tribute summon this way, apply this effect until the end of the next turn after this card resolves. You can only activate 1 card or effect per turn, not counting the effects of divine beast monsters. You can only activate one soul crossing per turn. So you may use your opponent monsters to tribute summon for Obelisk the Tormentor. That is a very nice advantage. The next new card is Fist of Fate. The name of this card is very fitting for this structured deck. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. If you control a monster whose original name is Obelisk the Tormentor, negate the effects of one effect monster your opponent controls. That is very good. And if you do, destroy it. And if you do that, for the rest of this turn, the effects of that monster are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original name. Then, if you activate this card during your main phase, you can apply this effect. Destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. You can only activate one Fist of Fate per turn. This is a very nice quick play spell card. The next ultra rare is Divine Evolution. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. Nice. Choose one monster you control whose original type is Divine Beast, or whose original name is the Wicked Altar, the Wicked Dreadroot, or the Wicked Eraser. Accept a monster already affected by Divine Evolution, and it gains 1000 attack and defense. Its effect activations and its activated effects cannot be negated. Also, it gains the following effect. When this card declares an attack, you can make your opponent send one monster they control to the graveyard. We have our first trap of the deck and a super rare. Level Resist Wall. It has very interesting artwork. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, target one of those monsters. Special summon monsters from your deck in defense position, so their combined levels equal the level of that monster, but negate their effects. You can only activate one level resist wall per turn. This is an interesting trap indeed. We have Angel 01. It's a level 1 monster and a fairy. You can special summon this card from your hand by revealing one level 7 or higher monster from your hand. That's very nice. You can only special summon one Angel 10 once per turn this way. Simply reveal Obelisk the Tormentor, and you can special summon this guy to the field. While you control this special summon card, you can attribute one level 7 or higher monster in attack position during your main phase, in addition to your normal summon set. We have Marmar. Cannot be special summoned. That's disappointing. Except by the effect of a worm monster. Alright, not bad. Keep it in its type. During your main phase, you can reduce this card level by 1. If you do special summon one mini Marmar token, it is a worm monster level 1. You can only use its effect of Marmar up to thrice per turn. Basically, you can create these tokens and summon Obelisk the Tormentor. Harpy's Feather Duster is one of the classic spell cards. It is still a great card to this day. Destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. It is simple and effective. We have Nimble, a second copy, and a third copy of Nimble, Momogia, Bamzu, the Soul Eater, another beast monster. Cyber Dragon, a nice classic. Hardened Armed Dragon, a level 4 monster. This card cannot be treated as an armed dragon. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending one level 8 or high monster from your hand to the graveyard. If you tribute this card for the tribute summon of a level 7 or higher monster, that monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's very useful for Obelisk. Super Nimble Mega Hamster, Evil Swarm. Photon Saber Tiger is the next card in the deck. When this card is normal or flip summon, you can add one Photon Saber Tiger from your deck to your hand. If you do not control another Photon Saber Tiger, this card loses 800 attack points. I have another copy of Photon Saber Tiger. Another Evil Swarm monster. We have Raw's Disciple. When this card is summoned, you can special summon up to 2 Raw Disciples from your hand or deck. Cannot be tributed except for a tribute of a Slav of the Sky Dragon, Obelisk the Tormentor, or the Winged Dragon of Raw. You cannot special summon monsters except by the effect of Raw's Disciple. We have 3 copies of Raw Disciple. We have Unmasked Dragon, Nimble Beaver, the Condemned Witch. We have the Fox, Gizmic, the Fane Fortress. Brain Control is a classic. Monster Reborn. Different Dimension Capsule. Pot of Everest. Double Summon. This is a really good card for this type of deck because you need to summon monsters often for you can tribute summon for Obelisk the Tormentor. Forbidden Chalice. Forbidden Lance. Forbidden Dress. Supply Squad, the Monarch's Stormfront, Call of the Hunted, Cloning, Drowning Mirror Force, and a nice card for Duel Links, Legacy of the Duelist, and King's Court. The Egyptian God deck Obelisk the Tormentor is an awesome structure deck. It brings back nostalgic feelings from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. I will always be so excited when Kaiba said, Obelisk the Tormentor, Fist of Fate. It was one of the best moments in the anime. This structure deck has very good cards for a consistent deck for Obelisk the Tormentor. I recommend buying 3 copies of this deck to build a consistent deck. What is your favorite card from this structure deck? Also, please share your deck list for Obelisk the Tormentor. If you enjoyed today's video, please like it and subscribe to Awesome Card Games for more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.